Welcome back. We got a little bit of the white stuff today, and be on the 1st of December. Slowly get it. Probably won't get anything that sticks with really other than that one we had the other day, the plow. So, and it didn't last much more than the day after that. So it's perfect snuff stuff for deer hunters, so they can, after they shoot 100 times at the deer and just injure him, they have some way of tracking it down. Yeah. So the goal is to do a video on that valve grinder that I picked up. Got another load going in. Another load to go in. Gotta get some wood for the stove. And at least the ground's not all sloppy. And then the end of sloppiness. Really? I don't know if I have enough. I'm sure I'm gonna have to get some more wood. It's either hauling wood or hauling 115. Thought that's what it'd be down to. It's a side effect of having heater on in the garage. Is that keep it warm in there, you have to feed it. So gonna have to get this guy going. Dusty. Let's go get some wood. This is my thing I do now is run up the hill, run down the hill. Instead of running at the roping, run up the hill to get some wood. Wood. Yeah. Get some wood. A little bit of the woods. Get a big old load. I'm pretty good. I haven't fell down yet. some of the small stuff's on it. And they're a little Earl on her. She gets her going pretty good. That's what I do with the used oil. Ooh. Yeah, well, that fan's kicking on in there, so you know it's been running. Yeah, throw some of this. There's this little woody. Little woody. That's it. All right. Definitely warmer in here, eh? Yeah. So I took the motor apart. I put the fan in the background. Gotta keep her warm. So I took the fan apart, the impeller apart, and found this. The wires are all melded and kind of, they weren't arcing to each other, but they were close. So memory thinking of scrapping these guys right here somewhere or other. It's here. I don't know, I brought, here it is, these fans from the furnaces. They have the same type of motor as them. Sorry about that. I'm not sure it turns the right way though. I'm hoping it does. Hoping it does. So what I have is this fan, the same style winding. You can look at this one. Looks identical. Same style. And first I was going to use this housing and all, because this impeller has a long shaft on it for the turning of the pump part. But what I have found that these bushings are different size. As you can tell with this guy, different size of the impeller shafts. So I cannot use that style motor. It would be perfect if I could, but I can't. I can't shove the shaft out of the center and make it work either. So this bushing is good. This bushing was froze on the shaft, along with the shaft was all gummed up. I cleaned it up and freed it up. What I got going on now is, this is the front of the housing off this guy, and these screws, compared to the ones I need, are too short. So my option would be to weld new screws in here, the same as that same length, which is not that much difference, but I can't do that. But I can do that. I can drill these out, mount these same style screws in here. But again, to do that, I gotta swap these bushings out. Because this impeller has to go like this to use this guy. You know what I'm saying? But my problem is my bushings. Bushing sizes are different. So thinking about cutting this housing off, using this housing, but I still have the problem with the front bushing being pulled out, because whoever took it apart, he yanked this bushing out of that housing. So for me to get down there, I need to grind these welds off. This weld, this weld, this weld. There's 4 welds to pull this off. So once I pull it off, then I can get to this, so I can make the repair of putting this bushing back in there. But again, I'm going to be dealing with some small rivets. I don't even know if I put some screws, if there's room to put little screws back in there. And the deal I might be finding is, instead of grinding these welds off, just grind these heads off, re-drill these, and get some little screws that small. I guess they can make small screws that small. This needs to get put back in. The bushing needs to be put back in before I can take this housing, motor and stuff, and slide it in here. And this one's a little bit longer anyways. This motor is. Same type of diameter though. A bit longer, which that shouldn't matter, because all I'm robbing is this motor out of here. But then I gotta slide it up in there, that way. Alright. You gotta slide it up till where where it's at, right there. Alright, so I think the next step I'm gonna do, it's hard to tell down in there. Hard to tell down in there. Yeah. There's little get this little pointer for you can see. 4 little rivets. Rivet there, rivet there, rivet there, and rivet there. You need to drill those heads off.